Hello everybody, my name is Flame Fennec and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. As you can see, there's already like a home pre-built right here, and to put it simply, it's very interesting looking. This is one of my first, I'm gonna call this my first build that I ever made, and it's like the first thing I ever tried to do. This is back from like 2019, so over 4 years ago at this point, and I found it on the gallery and I looked at it and I was like, you know what? This thing could use a little TLC. It's a little bit of something. Like, I'm not even gonna, I don't know what I was thinking here. The roofing's, there's no roof paint, there's no roof trim. I guess I could kind of see what I was trying to do with, like, at least I had the idea to do like a little bit of a feature section of the wall, but there's one window. And don't even get me started on the interior of this thing, because what is this? There are so many lights. There's nothing even in this room. I could see what I was trying to do with the bedroom. I'll give the bedroom some props. This, I don't know why I didn't just make this its own room. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. This is the saddest living room I've ever seen. This bathroom's okay. Very one-dimensional, but it's okay. At least there's a plant in there. There's no rug even in the living room. I like the little dining area here, it's cute, but again, nothing going on. The kitchen has this thing glitching through it. I reused the same picture, like, I don't know. And also, because this is 2019 and my first game, this is all entirely made of base game. I don't even know why I use these bricks right here to go straight into carpet. Like, I'm not even going to try and question my decisions. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at this one at a time, but I just want to kind of renovate this entire thing. Like, I'm not gonna tear it down, but I'm gonna do my best to sort of like adjust everything, you know what I mean? I know what I was trying to do here. I remember making this build, actually. I was so proud of it back then. I kind of wanted to make this like a little bay window area specifically for the dining room to peek out at. So I think I'm gonna try and actually make that idea come true, but I need to delete this roofing first of all. I'm gonna delete all the windows as well. I'm just gonna kind of like start fresh with all this stuff. I'm definitely not gonna limit myself to base game for all this. I made this when it was base game, but I kind of want to this was probably like my first ever official build. I really want to just see how far I've come, because I honestly haven't even started. I really only started like doing actual build mode things very recently. So maybe I could use this as a little marker just to see how far I've come along. Yeah, I could just do an ultra big like bay window style thing right there. So I'll do that, but I also wanna make this shell look a little bit nicer. Like, overall, it's very basic. And you see, even that gives a little bit more like definition to the build. I think I kind of want to make like an inbuilt sort of door frame, so I'll kind of go like that. I don't mind keeping that little overhang. Maybe I'll even pull this. Maybe I'll actually even pull this back a little bit, and I'll add like a little balcony area. I'm actually gonna get rid of this wallpaper. I'll try to find it again because it's all in base game, but I'm gonna get rid of this wallpaper for now and just have some basic drywall on there because it's throwing me off. There's my base game house. I think I'm gonna pull this area in. Yes, I know this is definitely messing with the stuff on the inside, but that'll be my second priority. I kind of like that because then I could have a little like overhang on this deck area right there. So yeah, this is going to be my shell. I deleted everything behind here because, I don't know, I just didn't really like how the style I wanted to go for this house, which I forgot to explain earlier, was I really wanted to do like a cozy like log cabin sort of vibe, and I feel like I kind of got part of that. Like, I tried my best to do the lighting. I feel like this bedroom is probably like the only like decent part of it, and even then like a lot of it doesn't make sense. Like, the bed's in a weird spot, these are so far apart, like there's nothing, it has the right colors, it has the right scheme, but it's just not cozy at all. It doesn't feel lived in or anything like that. I'm gonna raise this up on a platform. That's another reason I got rid of the fence. Okay, so that's gonna be just the little front deck area. Now time for the back deck. Okay, so I have front deck, back deck, like a little patio back deck right over here. And then I have enough space to also like make an entire pool or like make something else for out here specifically. So I think the next thing I want to tackle right now is the roofing. I'm going to start with a gabled roof piece and see where this gets me. Yeah, keeping that looks pretty cool, honestly. The hardest thing is going to be this, so I'm actually going to try out one of these roof pieces. Let's see. These roof pieces always were kind of weird in my opinion. Like, they never actually, like, fit around what you're trying to do, it seems like. See, it looks okay, but it's not really the best. So what if I actually went in with some fencing instead, and I could like fence it off, have it a little bit of a separate area? Let me see. So I think what I'm going to do instead is, rather than having that be a thing, I'm just going to have that as another balcony moment. And I just need to roof this little piece right here. Okay, so now that I kind of have like the base shell that I have going on, I think what I'm going to now do is I'm going to go in and try and find some roof paint. Like, no, not some roof paint. Some wall paints that I could use. Oh, something like that could be cute. This wood swatch from Seasons is pretty cool. Let me try this out. Okay, I kind of like this, but I definitely need some like accent walls to cover some stuff up, you know? And then for the other area, maybe that's when I can go in with some cottage living brick. So I think this is kind of the base of what I want to do. I think now I'm going to go for some roof paint and see if this will like help bring it all together. Truthfully, I kind of want to go with a more dark cottage vibe. It's kind of hard because I'm in, what's it called, in Willow Creek. But I'm just going to try and make this work. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I actually want to do the decking first because maybe that'll help. But I kind of like this sort of like rustic wood. Kind of looks like it's been worn down, it's been used already. So I kind of want to go for something like this. Okay, so I decided to change some things around a bit. I realized that, like, I don't know, I just really wanted to go for more of a dark, cozy vibe. Like, I still feel like I can make this work, and it's really bright because it's in Willow Creek. But I'm gonna keep the house here, but I'm definitely gonna like make some brighter like outside areas. I'm gonna make this house definitely look lived in. Right now it kind of looks a bit more haunted, honestly, but you know what? Fall vibes. Fall vibes. So I think I'm gonna go with this as like my basic outer shell. So now it's time to start adding some windows and doors. The biggest thing I want to do is kind of like open up this build a bit, make it seem a bit less like, I guess the right word would be daunting. So I definitely, actually, firstly I'm gonna add some columns. I'm gonna add some columns before I do anything else. I know this might seem strange, but I decided to go with some island living columns. I really like the way that the colors looked, and I feel like it kind of brought just a little bit of brightness to this build so far. And now, keeping with the island living theme, I'm gonna add these windows to sort of make the little bay window area. Actually, I really like these windows from Growing Together. These ones are really nice. Some of them have like these really cool designs. I think for the sake of mysticality, I kind of want to do this door. Okay, so this is what the outside of the house looks like so far. I know it's really completely different from what I did before, but this is just what's coming kind of naturally to me. And I really like the black and the dark tones of this whole thing. I'm gonna look around just for another roof paint, see if there's anything that fits a little bit better. Oh, that's really cute. That's specifically with the black outline. I kind of like that actually a bit more than what I already have. And it adds a little bit of variety in the color. And I'm gonna add some stairs, and then I'm gonna move on to landscaping. Okay, so as you can see, I decided to take a small break because I don't know, like, I liked how the cabin was turning out, but there was something that was like off about it to me. But honestly, looking back to it, it's fine. I just realized that the environment wasn't really working, so I moved to the cottage living area of Hedenford on Bagley, just because like the background, like I was trying to do this like really cool like log cabin sort of feel, but in Willow Creek it really wasn't working out. So off camera I didn't do much. I just made a little floor plan because I knew I'd have trouble doing that like in the build, and I don't have a crazy amount of space. So just for a little idea, this is going to be the kitchen right here. I was thinking that one of these two could be a bathroom and the other one could be like just a tiny little office. Like I had a huge office upstairs, but I kind of want to change that. The rest will be kind of like an open concept foyer slash living area right over here. This is where the dining table will be. I think I'm going to open up this area with columns. Up here, I was thinking I could do a parent bedroom right here, and considering the fact that in the old version I had 3 beds right here going across for some absolute horrible reason, I decided I was going to do like a twins room right here, so 2 beds in here and then one like toddler room probably. But before I get onto that, I'm going to start working on the landscaping for right now. So I think what I want to do is compared to the old version I had, I used only base game, but I think for this one, because I am doing it on Henford on Bagley, I think I kind of want to have like, I had a little gardening area like in the corner in the other room, but I think I want to do like a proper like crop area in this side, so I'm going to grab a fence. I think I'm just going to copy this one. Oh, this is cute. I like the idea of this little guy being in there, just standing guard. So cute. I like to kind of go around the edge of my build with just this dirt terrain paint, because then when you try to put plants along the side of it, it looks a bit more natural when it's zoomed out. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, and I could always go back and erase some parts, but I'm gonna start with this. I kind of wanted to fence in the backyard like I did with the other one where I did a hedge. However, because it's so close to the edge, the fences won't work, so instead I'm gonna kind of do a makeshift one with some hedges. So it looks kind of like that. It still has that sort of like neat aspect to it, which is kind of what I was hoping to get. I didn't want to like completely scrap every single idea that I had from the other build, which is honestly the only reason I'm really keeping a pool in here. I might even end up scrapping that though, but the pool looks pretty nice. Now time for some actual landscaping. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to look at the environment and see what sort of trees and bushes are back there and see if I can kind of recreate the same thing in here just to make it all cohesive with the environment. Honestly, I know it's probably different for everyone, but landscaping to me is probably the most difficult thing to do because I never know when to stop. Like, I'm either doing too much or I'm doing too little, and it's just a very hard thing to balance. So ultimately I decided to scrap the pool idea. I feel like it just didn't look natural enough for this area, so I added a little chicken coop instead, fenced in so that way they don't run away. I don't know if this specific flower would actually work as like a barrier for the chickens, so decided to add that in. I'm gonna go in and finish up the landscaping now. I think I'm just gonna leave the landscaping at this for now. There's not a lot, and I don't know how I feel about it fully. Just I'm not really sure like what else to do, and I don't want to overdo it. So I just added like a few more little things like right there, and I feel like the backyard is like filled enough with activity, so I'm just gonna work on the little decks and like the little like patio areas right here, so I will do that right now. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that for now. It's really basic, but I'm okay with that. I'm still kind of learning how to do the outdoor areas like this. If you have any suggestions for that, please let me know. Okay, so now time to move on to the inside. I kind of want to keep to that like more, I guess I kind of went for a darker theme on the outside, but I kind of want to go for a bit of a warmer tone on the inside, just do a little bit of a contradictory thing. So I'm going to start with the flooring and the wallpaper. I remember this was the flooring I used in the original, but I don't think I want to use that one this time. Oh, this island living flooring could be nice. Actually, I know it's kind of going against what I said earlier, but I kind of like the more natural wood look of this. So let me try and find a decent wallpaper to match. Let's just see how this looks instead. All wood tones, but then I'd have to use like a matching eco lifestyle flooring probably. I kind of like how that looks. I never really like how this entire area is open. I know that Sims won't fall from it, but I don't know, it just doesn't really seem right to me. So what I like to do is I like to take a little piece of fencing and I like to just outline it. It doesn't affect the railing, it doesn't affect the way that the stairs are used, it just looks a little bit nicer and kind of closes off the area a bit. I want to add like a column in here and add some spandrels. I'll just steal the column from outside and bring it in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a set of spandrels. You can click on this thing right there. I'll just use the one from Cottage Living, and I'm just going to go like that. In order to get the spandrel to connect, I'd have to put another column right here, so I'm going to do that. So I have a little, it basically just kind of makes a little unique opening. Rather than using one of the archways, it just kind of creates an artificial one. And then to open up this area even more, I'm going to go in with a half wall instead of the regular size wall. And again, that kind of opens up the area a bit. And you could use the spandrels there, and then it's kind of like a little makeshift window into the kitchen, rather than just cutting off the entire thing completely. As I said, I feel like it would be a parent and like 3 kids living here. I'm gonna say like a single parent, I don't know why. So maybe this is like their little office, because they have 3 kids, maybe they work from home. So I'm gonna say this is their little like private office. I like making stories to my builds, because it kind of like, it makes things a bit more cohesive in a way, I'm not sure why. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love this wallpaper so much. I think I'll do this actually in the toddler room. I'd say that the twins in this build, just for the sake of it, are going to be kids, not teenagers. And then this is going to be a toddler. So I don't mind going for a more wallpaper theme in here. Maybe just a bit more of a mature one. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll kind of make up for it in like how the rooms are decorated This bathroom, as it's connected to right here, I decided to just give it a really dark feel to it. So I think I'm going to start with, there's the little entry area right over here. I kind of want to add a mirror back here. I'm just going to put a little like table right in that slot right there. I have this shoe clutter from Dream Home Decorator. I'm just going to put that right in front right there. I'm going to put a little plant on there as well. I could do something like that instead, just for the little corner to light up that area, because I never really like how the corners just get so dark like that. And then that'll be our little entryway right there. So now for this area, I kind of want to do like a round dining table moment. So Jungle Adventure table, time to get some dining chairs in there. Oh, these ones are cute, and they add a little bit of color to the build as well. I think next I'm just going to get this bathroom out of the way. And then it's just time to clutter up in here, basically, now that I have the essentials down. Honestly, I think what's interesting to me is that I really don't use this type of coloring when I play Sims. It's not a theme I'm used to doing, and honestly, I'm extremely new at making builds. It's not really something that I've focused on in the past before with simming, as you could tell from like the way that this house just started out. It was my first time really ever trying anything, but I'm honestly excited. I'm honestly really happy with this so far. It's not exactly what I expected it to be or anything, but I'm actually really, really proud of it. Let's see what else I could put in here. I think I'm going to slowly start bringing some color into here, and I kind of like the green or tealish colors for some reason. Again, these are like my least favorite colors, like working with in The Sims for some reason. Like, I cannot explain why, but these are the ones that are calling out to me the most, and I'm like, what the heck? I think the story I want to go for this is that the person living here is like a gardener. I'm going to say that like there may be a single parent of 3 kids, right? And as you can see from outside, they have farmland, they have a small amount of farmland, they have like, I don't know, like a chicken coop right here. So I'm gonna say that they mainly like live off of the land. Maybe they're just starting out, like they're just trying to like live on their own, you know? They're taking care of 3 kids, so I'm gonna try and put as much plant life in here as possible. So this room, will kind of have it as like an office room. Maybe I'll put like a computer in here. Like this will be like the mom's office area. This is where they quote unquote work from home. Maybe they still have like have one of those jobs in The Sims where you could just work from home all the time. Oh, that one's really nice. I like the natural wood tones. I'll put this basic computer in here just from base game. Kind of like making the bookshelves look more full, so I added these little plants here, and as well as like another little bookshelf thing right there. Maybe I'll make a little like flower style gallery wall. Oh, that's really pretty for the centerpiece right there. I like that. Again, it perfectly matches that green tone. So I added these 3 things from Eco Lifestyle, and I think I'm just gonna add again like a rug to pull this whole area together. Oh my god, I like that rug so much more over here because it kind of stands out from the carpet. Okay. Oh, I actually really like that. So this is gonna be the office. I kind of decided that I was just gonna go full into the plant mode over here. So I took these things from Eco Lifestyle and I just lined this entire section with it, even covering up the bookshelf area because it does clip through there. So this is gonna be the little office. And then I guess it's time to move into the living area slash kitchen. I'll do like a little island setup over here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this. I want to add some curtains in here before I do anything else. Like, I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, so I'm sorry though. Oh, that's really cute, adding like some nice little patterns in here and still keeping again with that green tone. I like that a lot. I'm gonna add some cabinets in here as well, and I think I'll just go for the basic one right here and right here. So just do kind of like a symmetrical style kitchen. I'm just gonna put like a hutch. Oh, this is a perfect fit, finally. And again, luckily, just the default swatch, keeping with that green color. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna leave the kitchen at that for now, and then it's just time to move on to the living area, and then we're done with the downstairs. Okay, so coming back into this, as I said, I need to do like a whole kitchen, a whole living room area, and I think it's here that I'm gonna incorporate like the idea that maybe some kids live here as well. So the only thing that's annoying is that the door kind of blocks this from being centered out. There's not really much I can do about that, I don't think. Which is fine, it's just something I'll have to deal with. But I was thinking maybe I could add some curtains to this area. I wonder how that would look. Like, you know, even something like these. I don't even need to keep it across the whole thing. I just think it looks pretty cool having it almost having like a little divider like that. What does this look in here instead? I kind of prefer this. Yeah, that looks way nicer and still keeps the area a bit open. Okay. See, I feel like something like this could work, and then I'll kind of center the living room over this way. I'll go with the black swatch, but I'm going to have like a little kids play area under the stairs right there. I think I'll do it like that. Like, the in-game art can be iffy, but I kind of like this specific kind of stuff, like the landscaping art. I think it looks really cool. Maybe I'll put this little lamp right here over the armchair. I could do a slight change of pace and do a black rug in here. So I think I'll do this for like the basic living area. Maybe I could put a dollhouse down here. I kind of like this one from Eco Lifestyle. I think I'm just gonna have some toys like laying around. So I think this is how the downstairs is gonna look. What else? I want to add some more clutter in here. I think that's what's bothering me. I need some more clutter, so I'm gonna do that really quickly, and then I'll show you how it looks at the end. Okay, so here's what I decided to do. I just cluttered this entire area up a bit. Like I added a little bit of stuff in the kitchen just to like make that area look a little bit more lived in. The dining area I kind of left alone. The entryway I left alone. But what I did was, I don't know why, just this rug looked like really good diagonal, and I felt like it kind of connected the two areas together in a way. But I really liked it a lot. I added this mirror just over here just to add a little something to this wall. And then what I did was I just made this clutter corner. Like kids stuff, books, I think this is puzzles, just random stuff. I just added a little table and just filled it with clutter to make it seem like they're way too busy to actually be like dealing with any of the stuff that's over there, and they haven't cleaned it up yet. So then now that the downstairs is finished, it's time to move to the upstairs. Put another computer up here. Maybe this is like the children's play computer that they all have to share. Okay, I'm also gonna put a little seating area up here, probably just like maybe a little poof in this corner. I could put that little guy in the corner. I'll put like a nice green toy box right here. This one's probably one of my favorite like clutter options. It's from Eco Lifestyle. I don't know what it is, it's just like it fits walls really nicely. It kind of fits over even the desk like that, and it just looks really freaking cool. Let's see how that looks, and then I'll put one more rug in the middle right here. So there's not really much going on in the foyer. I'll move on to the bedrooms, and then if I feel like I need to come back and readjust this area a little bit, I'll do that. I think I'm just gonna start with the toddler room right over here. I'm gonna make this bigger. Man, Eco Lifestyle has been coming in clutch today with all this stuff. It's definitely one of the nicest toddler beds in my opinion. I wish that there was other ones in the game that looked more like this. I'm also gonna put a crib. I'm gonna put one of these playpens in here as well, because infants use these and can gain a lot of skills, like movement skills, using, not skills, but like movement milestones by playing with the toys on here. I'm gonna need a toddler toilet. I'll put that in this bathroom downstairs. It'll be usable. Oh, that's what I'll put. You know what I'll put out here? I'll put a diaper changing station. I think I'm gonna put this curtain in here, and I'm gonna put a cloud light. I want a little cloud light. There's not too much else I feel I could do for this in here, so I think I'm just gonna move on to like the twins' bedroom and the parents' bedroom, and then finally the bathroom. So off camera I just decided to fix up this area a bit. It was just a bit too lackluster, so I just made this a giant like flower wall over here rather than having the chair in the corner. I just had a little plant back there and a plant right here because I realized I kind of lost the whole planting aspect coming upstairs, so I wanted to bring that all up here as well. So I think I'm going to do the twins' bedroom first. I moved these things in here because they just seemed like pretty interesting like closet spaces that I could use. So I'm just going to kind of move them over here, but I'll try my best to utilize them in here. I think I'm going to do kind of like a bunk bed moment. However, I'm going to do it like a little bit differently. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Normally I'd want to put them on opposite sides, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to put them like that. Let's see what else I could do here. I think to give these kids a personality, I'm not going to say that they're going to be opposites, but I'm going to say one's probably going to be more of a bookworm and the other one's probably going to be a little bit more like active. Maybe the monkey bars outside or just one of them uses. So I think what I'll actually do then is I actually will do the whole bunk beds on opposite sides of the room thing. One could have this desk under there. Maybe one of them could be more musically inclined as well with the little violin. I'll use that just to bring the green in here. I'd also like to put the little hoop chair in here. This one. On this side, because I'm going to assume that this one's going to be the more adventurous. They have the little mushroom stools on their half. I think throughout the whole room I want to put these little fairy lights. Maybe I could just get like one solid mirror in here, like right in the middle, like this one. Put one right over here, then the pink one right over here. Maybe she could have some posters hanging up on this side of the room. Oh my god, I love this. Hold on. They each get their own little poster set on the wall. That's so cute. I love that. Okay. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I could add in here, and then I'm gonna go to the parents' room. Okay, so here is the final version of the kids' bedroom. I decided to just add the wall lights all around, even though it kind of messes up the view that you're seeing. If I were to just raise that up, it'll be fine. What I decided to do is I realized I had this adorable cat rug, and it was way too cute, like, not to use. So I decided to put that in there. I realized I forgot some dressers, so I put 2 little dressers there together. And I think this is going to be it for the kids' bedroom. And now on to the parent/adult bedroom. And then finally the bathroom, which I think I'll just do it on my own and just show you afterwards. So for the bedroom, I kind of really want to keep with the green theme. This one could be cute with the leaf pattern. Honestly, this is like the perfect shade of the green, and especially with the matching wood tones. Yeah, this is probably the best bed option I have for a bed. I think I'll put this up against the wall right here. I think I'll put this just right in front of the bed like that. I think I'm just gonna bring back these curtains for in here, like that. I need a mirror in here. Oh, this one's really cute. I like this one a lot. Is there a good swatch for it? I'll do this brown one. Oh, this is a cute rug. I don't know why. I feel like that kind of pulls it all together. And then maybe back here, maybe I could do a bit of a feature wall back here. I could do something like that. Just add a little bit of spice to the room, and that kind of pulls the rest of it together. And then I'm going to just do the bathroom on my own, and then I'll show you the finished result. So now I think this is going to be the end of this, like, I guess I'll call it like a rebuild for right now. So this is how it ended up. This is the outside. This is the whole backyard area. Nice little bunny area and some chickens, and I added a little birdhouse out here as well. Then going inside, here's the top floor. This is the kids' bedroom right here. It's lined with fairy lights. It has the cute little cat rugs. Here's the parents' bedroom. It's a bit more simplistic, a bit more basic, as well as the bathroom, which is again just a really basic bathroom, just basic necessities. Here's the toddler room. I'm just gonna pull this forward a little bit, but here's a toddler room with / infant room with a crib and everything like that, some shelving. I added this wall decor item over here. This is the little foyer area. Then moving downstairs, we have the little living room area right here, nice and cozy. There's a little cross stitching area if your Sims want to cross stitch. I have this little in-between area right here, a little kids play area right here, whole bunch of clutter and a dining room table. Then here's the kitchen right here, cut off with these blooming rooms kit curtains right here. This is a little office for maybe like if it's a single parent, they're gonna work in here. So here's the little office area. That's about it. Also here, there's a little artistry area. There's an easel over here and a chess table over here. And I hope you all enjoyed, and see you next time. Thank you.